guys, welcome everyone to this video. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I am going to actually do a movie review. For this movie review, I am going to review a very controversial film, if I say. I'm going to do Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. And for this ranking, this review, I'm going to include the Ultimate Edition because I've never seen the theatrical cut because I kind of don't want to. Because apparently it's pretty bad. So for this ranking, I'm going to include the Ultimate Edition. So let's start it off. Let's start off with the good. And let me start by saying, this is a fantastic film. Like, wow. There's better films out there, but what this film does is fantastic. I don't care what y'all say, because this is a very, like I said in the intro, this is a very divisive movie. Some people love it. Some people absolutely hate it and hate how dark and weird it is. But I actually really like dark DC movies. I think I like when DC isn't trying to copy Marvel and they try to do some dark movies. Cause I feel like that's part of DC. They should start making darker movies, like the Snyderverse, which is fantastic. Zack Snyder directing this movie. First of all, the score is fantastic. Almost every piece of this score is really great. Like, my personal favorite's the first one, Beautiful Eye, which I put it on loop because it's so calming, so relaxing. And the themes for some of the superheroes, like Wonder Woman and the villain of the story, Lex Luthor, are pretty great too. And Batman and Superman are both really cool characters. I don't really like how Batman's branding criminals. He's basically the villain for like 2/3 of the film until the divisive Martha scene. But I just love this. I just love this movie so much. Everyone's great. I love Ben Affleck as Batman. He's fantastic, and I love Henry Cavill as Superman. So glad they brought him back. And seeing the two clash is just really great. So that's mostly what I think about the good of this movie. Up we have the mid. There's not really much. You guys think I'm missing Lex Luthor? I mean, he wasn't bad, he wasn't terrible, but he wasn't great either. I mean, I don't hate him. Jesse Eisenberg did a good job for what he was given. I'm not a huge fan of Lex Luthor, but he's definitely not as bad as, like, some people make him out to be. He's just an average villain. I like the idea of him trying to, like, make superheroes fight each other. That's a pretty compelling story, and the Jolly Rancher scene is just super iconic and really funny. So that's what he's just a fine character. Another thing I kind of have this is more of a nitpick and should be in the bad, but I'll just say it here. I kind of want to see Batman and Superman fight more. I kind of wish that happened more, because like they only fought like once throughout the entire film. Actually, technically twice in that dream scene. Yeah, first he kind of did. It was pretty. Yeah, I wish they fought more. Basically, what I'm trying to say. Next up, we have the bad. Like I said, I don't really have any problems with this film. I just think it's a fantastic film. Or like Homelander describes, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details. It was great, but I think the only bad thing is just we didn't get a Batfleck solo movie before this. And I kind of don't like how Batman actually kills people, even though Ben Affleck is my favorite Batman. Used to be Pattinson, but just rewatching this movie, I think he's genuinely the best Batman. And it pains me that we haven't got a Batfleck solo movie. I really want that. Like, It would be so cool to get that. But I think but there's just nothing really that wrong with it. I just wish we got a Bat Patrol movie. They didn't really explain how he became insane and started killing people and branding criminals. They never really explained that in them because we haven't got a movie before this. And finally, here are my final thoughts on the film. So in conclusion, this is a very great movie. I would highly recommend you watch this movie and don't listen to the people who think it's a bad movie. I mean, it's their opinion, but still. I think this is definitely a very underrated DC film. It's got a great cast. Everyone's pretty good. The Batman's great. Superman's great. I just love this film. The cinematography and the action sequences are fantastic. I love just everything about this movie is fine. It's really great. Nothing takes you out of this movie. There is nothing wrong at all. The only downside I have is Lex Luthor, but that's I mean, he's just whatever. I don't care about him. Yeah, I think this movie's pretty good. This movie's definitely a great movie. First off, I would give the movie a 9.8 out of 10. And I would say watch it. This was my Halloween night. This year on Halloween, I actually went and saw this movie for the first time. But thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you also, if you like this video, make sure you give it a like. Comment what you thought about it. And also subscribe if you liked my other content. And I will see you guys in the next video.